Around the corner, we spy a squadron of hunters. Without a word, they leave. A lieutenant of the Wild Hunt, a scowling red, and his fellow hunters brandish their weapons.
I never guessed you would come this far.
The red cap says.
But this is where your hunt ends.
Happy falls to the ground, quietly muttering curses. Through the fallen tree trunk, and out you come into...
I too am hungry, but there may be food left once I've eaten my fill. Perhaps there will be scraps left for you to chew.
step into this circle and reappear in a clearing with a winding river. You spy a stone relief of a nymph on the rocky wall across from you. This lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. A dryad stands proudly in front of her tree. When she sees you, she does not hesitate to defend her home. The dryad falls and shrivels into a wilted stalk. Behind her, you notice a lever marked with the crest of the nymph. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. A wood woad has taken up residence in this clearing. As you approach, it aims.
Next time, try to find some better help.
Wood road collapses at your feet. Beside it stands a lever with the crest. You stumble into a strange place, very unlike the forest you should be in. A menacing figure looms over the room, attended by two Eladrin. The queen tells you that if you complete her challenge, her cache of treasure will be yours. Creature succumbs to your force. The queen nods in approval and wordlessly signals for one of her attendants to summon your well-earned reward. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. You approach a pair of bullywugs who stand in the center of this clearing. They study each other's faces with intense focus. When you try the lock on the door, the two bullywugs turn toward you in surprise.
Huh? How'd you do that?
They ask. The bullywugs share a lock.
Wait, who had the key again?
One asks. Yep. twins let out their last confused croaks, and a key clatters to the ground. You've been transported into a shady circle of trees. You spy a stone relief of a satyr above the doorway directly in front of you. As you pull this lever, you can... You enter a small... Thief! Shouts the hound, roused from his slumber and snarling in your direction.
What? Where?
Asks the gnome. When you remind him that he offered you a cup of tea, he shakes his head.
You never said you were a thief.
He says,
That changes everything.
the strange gnome slumps on the ground, followed by a shattering of cups and plates. You spy a lever with the crest of the satyr behind him. As you pull this lever, you can somehow sense a door yawning open in the distance. You sense a door creaking open in the distance, opening a path onward to Hermia's hiding place. Your stomach drops as you fall into the empty sky. Then your feet find purchase on something invisible, yet solid. Hermia perches on a nearby tree branch.
Hello, dinner was delicious. Sorry to say, I couldn't save you any scraps. Those crows wanted supper, but they could barely keep themselves from coughing it all up. How unfortunate. Some birds can't appreciate fine dining. For dessert, I ought to bring here something that... Maybe pie. You are not listed in the recipe. It would add too much salt.
The last orb disappears, and the illusory owlbear reappears to face you one last time. The illusion dissipates with a final roar. Hermia lets out a weary sigh. With her being a bird and whatnot, this sounds more like a drowning rat.
A pity. I'll find here some different presents. Perhaps a new scarf. I do indeed need to work on my knitting.